What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Doc's Daily. Yes, it's Thanksgiving. Yes, we are working. Low man on a totem pole, I guess, Craig. Is that how we draw the stick here?
It's the opposite.
Is that we're top men on the totem pole? Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
If you work on the holidays, you must be important because only vital employees work on holidays.
Only vital ones. Only, yeah. We're going to go with that. Welcome into Doc's Daily. Let everybody file in here. We figured we'd come in, talk a little football. There's a lot of college basketball on, which I'm sure Craig's got that down because I do not. I'm invested in this early game. I got my playoff Lions overalls on because I only wear these.
I thought you might be sauced already.
No. The game doesn't start for another hour. I was up. I seasoned the turkey last night. I got it ready. I'm ready to go. I got deep fried a couple turkeys today, so I got to be coherent.
Deep fried.
Oh, we deep fried turkeys around these.
What was the place downtown where Circa was called Mermaids? Remember, we had deep fried Oreos downtown and deep fried
Oreos.
Yeah, you go. Fried everything. Yep. Those were the days.
Now we deep fried turkey, and then we got about 10 or so people coming over. So I got a few turkeys to deep fry, but I don't even start that until after the Lions game goes. So I tell people if the Lions lose,
so the Arizona crew's coming up.
Half of it. One of the two, are on the couch currently, acting like the game doesn't start in less than an hour. He's got a rude awakening when Dad gets in the living room and starts opening doors and blinds and turning TVs on, or cracking a few beers.
Put in the comments what you like for today. If you have a play for today, Lenny. I'm going to say this. I don't think it's vital that either one of these teams are in, to be very honest. I think both Packers and the Lions will work their way into the playoffs, barring injuries or something like that. But, I mean, this would go a long way because if you get beat by the Packers, swept,
twice.
And then you might have to go through them in the playoffs, it definitely, makes it a little tougher road forward.
Well, Lions got great news. By the way, let me just tell everybody real quick before I forget.
Get your center back.
Free $60 account. Links in the description of the video. If you're brand new to Docs, you've never seen our show before, they would give you a free $60 account. You just click on the link, take you right over to the website. Use that $60. Any handicapper you want, anybody's premium plays. I'm sure Craig Trapp's got a plethora of stuff lined up for the weekend. So you can use that $60 towards premium plays. Week pass, day pass, season pass, you Pikachu. Free $60 account. Also, YouTube membership. The value in this is what's the word I'm looking for? Priceless. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you can get in on this for $5 a month, as little as $5 a month. Level 1. You supply your own members only jacket, and I supply the winners. That has been a working relationship for us for a few months. We're on a plus 800 parlay right now, three-leg parlay today for some Thanksgiving games, and a little half-unit sprinkle for my members, for my level 1 guys. Could be whiskey early and often, I don't know, but link is in the description, explains everything there. There's 3 levels to it. The higher you go, you get more value and more value. So check us out right there. $49.99. Indian Cowboy and myself, or Indian Cowboy has a middle level, $19.99, and then I'm like that value menu at 3 a.m. You just want that green.
Hey, if you get on any level, you get Lenny. Just so you know, if you get level 1s, Lenny, level 2s,
3 a.m. menu is always available.
Yeah, it's you get the level 3 for $49.99 a month. You get all 3 levels. You get Indian Cowboy, Lenny, and me and 2 other experts every day giving out plays. So I will have that up here. Once we're done, I'll be filming that because all plays come out by 12:30 every day. So we'll have that actually. They're all already out because there's no NBA today. So
no NBA, no NHL. We do have college basketball though.
So let's talk football though. I don't even want to talk college basketball.
I mean,
I'll give you a small
one game.
I'll give you a small trickle. It's actually my play for today, my 2-unit play. Arkansas plus 10.5 is crazy. That I know Duke is talented. It's on a neutral court. If this was at Duke, I could see it. But Arkansas has a ridiculous number of talent. They're going to have 3 guys on that team, that at least maybe 4, that are going to be NBA draft picks, and they're 10.5 point dogs. And I know Coach Calipari. I have bet against Coach Calipari usually because I'm having to lay 10 points. But yeah,
right.
I also think Michigan State today. Your
That's a game
Spartans.
I wanted to ask you about. I feel like I
That's
put
another one
them
of my
in a
plays
teaser with Arkansas. So so I like them.
You don't need a teaser. If Michigan State wins, they beat Kentucky and they beat that Arkansas team, and they held them both to 66 points. Their defense and their inside presence is, I think, just too much. North Carolina won yesterday because they just had too much size on the inside. That's not the case. Michigan State has a lot of size and a lot of beef, and it's grown men basketball still. When you watch Michigan State, it's basically the way Michigan plays football. That's how Michigan State plays basketball. It's like grown men, like, hey, we're going old school football. We're going old school basketball.
We don't need a comparison between schools that.
It is the truth, though. It's like it is funny that
I'd say this Michigan's basketball team though is rolling.
Oh my good,
they're good, and they are good. I was on them yesterday.
Is for real to beat them like that. It's not like they just beat them like
they're throwing hundreds up.
But I want to say a little. I don't know if I should be thankful for the push yesterday or pissed that I had the over in that early game with the Pistons and the Celtics yesterday. I have the over at 231. They foul Cunningham, the best player for Detroit. He goes
and like basically a half court shot at the end.
He makes the first two, misses the third. Yeah. If it goes overtime, I win. They do foul, so I do get the push because the next guy hit the 2 free throws, and but that should have went over.
So that did not work out. Okay, so football. I don't want to talk all Lions football. That is the early game that starts first, and then we got, which I think it's all three have potentially to be good games, which we don't rarely get that. And on Thanksgiving, we don't. There's always a dud. Yeah.
Well, it used to be because usually the Cowboys or the Lions, one of them was bad. This year, they're both better than average.
Cowboys is freaking right now. And the Chiefs, I mean, I don't know if I want to walk into the Chiefs right now. I don't know.
I hate to say this, but I like the two favorites in the early two games. In the late game, I kind of think the Bengals will cover. And I just think that's a 7 points. And what's going to be a shootout.
Just seems like a lot in that game.
In a shootout, look what they put up last year. It was like 76 and 89 or something points.
Yeah,
dude, 7 points is a lot when you're scoring like that at the end.
I like the over in that Chiefs Cowboy game too. I got involved in that in a same game parlay type situation. But I like a few player props in that.
He's the same as me, Richie. Here, I that's how I would play it. My top play is going to be on the total in the late game. I think I had a prop. I also think Jamar Chase. I'm getting ready to put up
he's back. Joe Burrow. I mean,
Jamar Chase it's like over 87.5 yards. It's like, dude, he was putting that up with Joe Flacco as his quarterback. What do you think he's going to do with Joe Burrow? And he's coming off suspension where he spit on Ramsey, and it's like, dude, he's going to want to say I'm sorry to the Bengals, because to be honest, they might have won last week if they had him. Because remember, T. Higgins went down with a concussion in that game.
I mean, do you want to win this game though? As a Bengals fan, do you want to win this?
I mean, if you're Joe Burrow's not coming back to lose. I mean, Joe Burrow.
But in the same sense, I mean, what are you playing for? I mean, you're not going to win that division. You still think you can win that?
If you win out, you can, because you still play Baltimore twice.
Okay, I guess.
You still play the Bengals once, or no?
I still don't think the
Steelers.
I don't think you'll have to have like it'll be like an 8-7 or a 7-8 type situation. But
no, they'll have to win out to win. If you just do the math, the Ravens are going to get that many wins, so you're going to have to win out.
But that means the Steelers got to fall apart epically,
which is already, I think, it's possible.
Yeah, they're only 3 games back. Yeah, I see that. I forget about this college football game, Memphis Navy. I don't have a damn bet in it. I'd tell you guys if I did. I didn't even look at it. I'm too invested into the Lions games. We all know that. Like I'm knee deep into some stuff here. I'm knee deep in the weeds here on that Lions game. So let's go Lions. Squeeze the cheese. I like it.
If Navy wins, are they in the conference championship game? I'm trying to look to see.
I'm trying to.
I can't remember. I mean, I know that league is like everybody that you think is going to win, then they lose the next week. So
yeah. Or by the way, I also made a friendly wager with our boss man out here. He, Wisconsin guy.
yeah, Navy 6-1, Tulane 6-1, and North Texas is 6-1. So I don't know how. I'm going to be very honest. I haven't looked into the tiebreakers in the American, but you got to think Navy plays their butts off because at least you tie for the regular season championship at the worst. I mean, for Navy, that's a pretty big. They do have Army, in a couple weeks. Obviously, that's always a huge team, but I don't know, and I don't know what Memphis is up with. I just don't understand because they beat a good team and they lose to UAB. It's like I don't know. It's like what you're getting with Navy. You're going to get your all out. I would probably take Navy, I guess. Nothing big on that. Like the middle game, the Dallas Chiefs game. Boy, I like the Chiefs. It's like you look at their schedule left. If the Chiefs don't win this game, it is a very good possibility. One, they're definitely not winning there.
Dead in the water.
They might not make the playoffs.
Yeah. But they're not dead.
Next week they come to Detroit, right?
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
No. We play Dallas next Thursday.
Dallas, okay.
Which is not going to be an easy game.
Let me look it up. The Chiefs play somebody good next week that I was like, damn, they could lose.
Week 14. Let me see. I'm pulling.
Maybe it's 2 weeks. I was looking at their schedule. They have a brutal schedule.
They play the Texans on Sunday night. Next week.
Oh yeah, the Texans are good. The Chargers are good. Then they play the Titans.
Week 15, they play.
So if they lose this week, they could lose 3 or 4 potentially.
And they still have to play the Chargers week 15. Their schedule.
I mean, both the Chargers and them have to kind of start winning because you're messing
I don't believe
around.
in the Chargers at all.
I do like them this week a little bit.
I think they fall apart. They got to play this. So they play the Cowboys today, and then it goes to Texans, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders. Schedule ain't that hard, other than the Broncos and the Chargers. They're 2 division games, and then today. I don't know why I'm freezing.
The Texans are the Texans have the best defense in football. They're winning with just defense. That's a team that every game you play the Texans is basically comes down to the end because
the Titans and Raiders games are gimmies, I think.
The Titans
so those are 2 wins.
But that's 2. That only gets them to 8 wins. So if they don't win today, that's only 8 wins if they don't beat the
the Chargers, let's see. Let me look at the Chargers schedule. They have to play Raiders, Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. There's no way the Chargers are winning that division. They're
not going to win the division, but they could.
I don't know if they're going to get in the playoffs. They have to play the Raiders. They could beat them. They could lose to the Eagles. They could lose to the Chiefs. They could lose to the Cowboys. They could lose to the Texans.
It's going to come down to the Chiefs games.
They could lose to the Broncos.
Whoever wins those Chiefs games, if one of those teams goes 2-0, they'll be the wild card. The other one probably won't. So it's going to be crazy. But I will say this: trust in Harbaugh. Harbaugh always wins.
No, not that Harbaugh. Not that Harbaugh. The other one.
Yes, he does.
I don't like that guy. I'm telling you, no, I don't think he's a good coach. I think.
Look what he did with Okay, come on, San Francisco, Michigan. Now the Chargers. Everywhere he goes, he wins.
He's got asterisks next to his Michigan titles because he cheated.
Come on.
I'm just saying,
dude. They were all cheating. Anybody that sounds like
he was dumb enough to get caught. So that should be penalized even more.
The Stallions kid got caught. He didn't get caught.
Well, yeah.
There's a reason why they didn't really.
Hey, the Broncos walk to the division now. I'm looking at their record. They got to play the Commanders, the Raiders.
They win this week, they play Washington this week. If they win this week, dude, it is going to be very tough to keep them out. I think they're going to be the number 1 seed in the AFC. It would be very tough, I think, for anybody else to get them. I think Indianapolis is basically going to stumble in to the playoffs. So they'll win the division probably by 1 game, and it's but I don't think they're going to get them.
They're really good. Hey, don't count the Jacksonville Jaguars out. I mean, they are.
They're not going to be the number 1 seed, though.
No, New England, no. I don't think Denver gets. I think New England continues to roll.
They still have to play Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to get them when they play there.
Buffalo's overrated. They got to play the Giants,
Someone said my Bills
the
suck.
Ravens, the Jets, and the Dolphins.
Come on, Buffalo. They're not that bad.
No,
I'm telling you, that Texans loss looks bad. Texans defense is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like they're going to win. They're going to basically win games for Houston because like that's just what they do.
Yeah. I mean,
all right. So the middle
player
game we're taking
for the Cowboy game, though. George Pickens.
I don't know. Did you see it this week? It's like he's got the most yards this week. Right, it's like within 1 yard of CeeDee Lamb. I was like, dude, the last few weeks it's been like you can get him for 10 yards.
The Chiefs' defense is horrible.
No, they're not horrible.
Well, I think horrible is maybe a little drastic. George Pickens anytime touchdown plus 140.
The thing is, and I will say this: I was a skeptic when they got George Pickens. But CeeDee Lamb basically is not getting double teamed every time now because sometimes you need to double team Pickens. I mean, Pickens athletically is a freak, and he's finally playing like he should have when he was in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. I was at a bar last night. Best bar night of the year last night, and around here it's
at home putting Christmas lights up.
It's a third of it's Browns fans, third of it's Bengals, third of it's Steelers. We're all within a few hours of each. And the Steelers fans were like, man, George Pickens has more receivers than all the Steelers receivers together. And I'm like, well, you did have him, and you guys
had him.
You basically ran him out of town. So that's what I was telling Mike Tomlin. I do like Mike Tomlin. I think he's a Hall of Fame coach. But I think at this point, every once in a while, you have to change. I mean, Andy Reid had to leave the Eagles because eventually that message gets lost. And I think he could do him some good and the Steelers do some good that they kind of, switch up.
He ain't never leaving. He'll never coach anywhere else.
Oh, yes, he will. He's a lifer. If he left, he'll coach somewhere else. If right now he's too young not to coach somewhere else.
I guess.
I said that about Bill Cowher, and he's been in the booth or in the Sunday game day for how many? 20 years. So,
listen, this offensive line for the Lions is really, really bad right now. Really banged up, and no Graham Glasgow. So.
Dude. How much do they pay the guy to come out of retirement?
Now, let me tell you. I'm telling you how this conversation went. Jared Goff, after last week, picked up the phone and went, Frank Ragnow is out in the woods. If for anybody that don't know, he's got his own YouTube channel. I recommend following him. He's an outdoors guy. He's always fishing. And he's been up in Upper Michigan and just fishing.
But he's not playing. But he's not playing today, even though he
can't play today. He is back, and it will make a difference. So we just have to squeak our ass. Is
there a law that he can't play today?
I don't think he's. Well,
I mean, they said he's not playing today. So,
yesterday was the last day that they could reinstate him
to be able to play in the playoffs.
To be able to play in the playoffs. Now, I don't know what kind of he's country strong. You know what I mean? He's got that country strong. So I don't know what kind of shape he's in. But I believe Jared Goff went on his YouTube channel, and you guys should watch this. Find this video; it's hilarious. Like Jared Goff's not an outdoorsy guy, so he comes out with tights on, and like a hoodie, and he's like, "That's not what you're gonna wear," and gives him all these oversized clothes. He's wearing whatever. So I guarantee you, Jared Goff said, "Look, dude, I did this for a YouTube video. I'm dying out here. We got some rookies that are struggling. Penei Sewell's only one man. For the love of God, Frank." And so Frank's back. I don't know if it makes a difference. We'll find out. But the schedule doesn't get easier. So we got to score. This game was already set up from week 1. Revenge.
Week 1, they couldn't run the ball. They could not run the ball against this Packers defense. They have to run the ball to win because it sets up everything that they do.
No Sam Laporta.
Everything.
I'm just telling you, no Sam Laporta. That's a problem. He might not be back for a couple weeks because he had a procedure on his back. So we're hoping to have him back by playoffs, to be honest with you. So that hurts when he has pressure. No Sam Laporta, no time. I think they get David Montgomery involved, and I wouldn't be surprised. Hear me out. I know I'm stopped. Isaac Tesla. Okay. He's a rookie wide receiver. Played a little bit in that week 1 game, got some preseason snaps. He's been filtering in with Jamison Williams and St. Brown. Look for him he's a guy nobody's going to guard. because they're double covered. They're going to stack
Williams
the
is
line.
the guy though today, right? Williams,
Mhm.
because I'm on St. Brown. He'll get his, but
Right.
you need somebody else. Jameis Jameson has to be his game. He has to have like a 2 or 3 plays that are like big first
I
downs.
think the organization's had enough with him though, because he gets fine. It's been a couple years and he has not shown progress in growing up and maturing.
He's basically your guys' George Pickens, like the George Pickens, where it's like, dude, you see
he
the
just
flash,
does stupid shit.
and you're
Like he's on Instagram the other day, doing 85 down the freeway and it's snowing. He's live Instagram, like you're driving. Like, what are you doing, man? Like we don't need and so I think that's where Isaac Tesla he's a little bit more mature. We might see him. He doesn't have the speed J-Mo has, but he has better hands.
Detroit's defense has played much better this year than last year. Obviously, last year injuries were a lot of, especially towards the last 6-7 games.
They can't get no pressure though. No pressure. No.
They're going to have to blitz more. But I will say the Packers offense. I do not know what's wrong with the Packers. Obviously, their tight end, what's his name, Kraft, went down for the year. That was his safety blanket. That was really his go-to guy. They don't have anybody else. I have a 2-unit play in this game as a prop. I'll just give it to you now. I like what's his name? Their top receiver, Watson. I think Watson. He's definitely played Christian Watson over 3.5 receptions today. I think he gets. Like 50 yards, 5 receptions, something like that.
Is in, to be honest with you, because I think I'm playing against him at fantasy football. And I thought this was Josh Jacobs. Because he was listed as questionable.
I was going to say, I think he's 50-50. I haven't heard
I haven't. I'm going to look right now because I think I'm playing.
Was it under in this? Do we like the under? I mean, the first game, if you remember that first game, how low scoring it was. And if you look the way this Lions offensive line has struggled, I don't know how you can like the over in this game unless you think the defense is score. Because I do think
Josh Jacobs this morning saying he feels pretty close to 100%. So I would imagine he's gonna play. But
I've been a little disappointed with him, to be honest.
I don't think that offensive line is any good for the Packers. So he's struggling. And I think we've seen the best of Josh Jacobs. I hate to say that.
The Raiders did.
Running backs don't have that kind of shelf life anymore. So,
I mean, he got rode pretty hard in college, and then the Raiders rode him pretty hard too.
The Raiders rode the hell out of him. So, you know what I mean? And, there's not a lot of Saquons and Derrick Henrys out there. And Josh
and they
Jacobs,
don't stick to the run, to be very honest. They use the short pass game as their running attack a lot.
Yes.
So he's a guy. He's almost like Derrick Henry. No, I don't even want to put him in the Derrick Henry class. But he gets better if you give him 25 carries. But you're not at this age. You're not getting 25 carries from him. So it's like that's he's not going to grind you down because they're not going to give him the ball enough.
Yeah. So I do lean under in that Lions game, but that's the homer in me wants.
Can they win
30? They're going to have to score 30 to win.
Can they win that's the question, I think. Not
only
win
in a tight game.
Can they win in the playoffs? Because a lot of playoff games, though, there's going to be some high-scoring ones, but a lot of times there'll be one game when can you win 17-13, 17-14. Super Bowl year.
I mean, Frank Ragnall's back, bro. There's so many memes where, like, he's a Stone Cold Steve Austin music plays. He comes out all down this. It's so great.
It'll be interesting how in shape he is. Obviously,
he's country strong.
People don't realize how the different. Like, you look at offensive line, you think the guy's not in shape, dude. They're in pretty damn good shape. You look, the defensive line rotates in and out. The offensive line stays in every freaking play. Now, granted, they're not always running as much as maybe a lineman, but still, I mean, the offensive line. We'll see how good he is. I do think it probably will give the play callers a little more confidence, though, because I felt like last couple games it was like, dude, we're only running short pass plays because we can't protect him.
We can't protect him, and if he don't have no time, he doesn't. He's great when he has just a little bit of time. I'll take nobody else. But if he's
come on.
No, I'm telling you, he's accurate. He's got deep ball. He's the beast.
Nobody else.
I mean, in their prime, Matt Stafford, sure, if he had time, but
You
not
would
right
take-
now.
You would pick Patrick Mahomes on your team?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're talking about, yeah, sure, because he
Or
can extend
Josh
the
Allen?
play.
Or Josh Allen?
Patrick Mahomes isn't the best accurate
Joe Burrow?
quarterback, and he stands back. No, I wouldn't take
May?
May.
May?
Healthy.
Right
He
now,
can't stay
May is
healthy.
looking great.
Oh, Drake May, well, a young guy. We'll see about him. We'll see. Yet to
I'm
be
just saying.
determined. He looks.
I like Goff.
great.
I mean, he's one of those guys. I think you can win playoff games in a Super Bowl with Goff. And to me, that's all that matters as a quarterback. Can you win playoff games? You know, there's about 10 guys I feel like that can do that. There's about 10 in the league right now. The others, you can win games. I just don't. I mean, what are we playing for if you can't win at all?
Yeah, or JJ McCarthy.
Like Bo Nix. Do you think Bo Nix can win a Super Bowl?
White Jamarcus Russell, JJ McCarthy. That's who he is.
I don't think he's that bad.
He's bad.
Remember,
he's bad. I've been saying it. Nobody watches.
He really is a rookie because he didn't play his rookie year. He was injured. And now you put him on a team where you basically have to pass the ball. So, like, the jury's still out. I'm trying to think of another guy that struggled and was good. I guess we would say Daniel Jones that wasn't good when he was younger, and they end up look what he's doing now. So
I mean, that's that. Yeah.
Now the stats. I'm pretty sure the stats. Someone said the stats. He has the worst stats. I don't know if it's QB rating or something for your first 10 starts or something, 8 starts or whatever it was, ever. So the stats do say he's the worst, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. All right, let's get out of here. How
about a Lenny parlay today?
Oh.
Michigan State, Detroit.
Michigan State money line, Lions money line. Yeah, two-teamer.
Yeah, I think that'll pay you a little
27 unit bet grandma's farm, bet it all. Just
$500, and then you go to the bar tonight and you have and you buy a round for everybody in the bar for $1,000.
I mean, it's plus 208. I put it together on DraftKings. So if you don't think there's a couple $100,
I'm going to put that together, and I'm going to go to the bar tonight, and I'm going to buy everybody around.
Christmas money. Today's the day we make Christmas money, folks. So this is where we make our Christmas money.
All right, brother. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We joke, we do a lot here, but it means a lot that you guys join us daily, that you join us, on a holiday that you guys are logged in. That means something to us and our families. And what all you do, believe it or not, supports I don't know, 20 families here at Doc Sports that we have working for us, 2025, actually, maybe.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of us that feed off of all that you guys do, and we hope that we're giving back as much as you guys are giving to us. So thank you.
Well said. Well said. All you got to do is hit the like button. That's all you got to do. Good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Go Lions.